My name is Madison, and I'm 16 years old. I live in Heber Springs, which is a small town in Arkansas. I'm very outspoken, and it gets me in a lot of trouble. People already know I'm a bitch.
I don't know what else to say now.
My boyfriend's name is Christian, and he's 18 years old. At the time that I met Christian, I was a cheerleader, and Christian was a football player, and we just kind of hit it off, and we've been together ever since.
We've had our ups and downs, and sometimes he drives me absolutely crazy.
Quit!
My mom isn't really in my life. She lost custody of me when I was 5 because she struggled with drugs, and I haven't really seen her since I was 12.
There's my dad mowing the lawn.
So I've been raised by my single dad. He's a trucker. He may look like a tough guy, but he's the biggest teddy bear I know.
I'm Nick, I'm Madison's dad. I've raised my daughter to be a lot like me, and I just happen to be a pain in the ass, so now my daughter's a pain in the ass too.
I have a big extended family. We live in 2 houses on a big piece of land outside of town. Money's tight, and so is space, but I just hope there's room for one more, because like it or not, I'm pregnant.
You ready?
I cannot be. This is where I live. There's a pond that doesn't have water in it or fish.
A few years back, after my mom was out of the picture, our house burnt down and my dad's best friend David took us in.
We live with David and his wife, and her kids live in the second house, and me and my dad live in the first house with David's parents.
They're a little bit more conservative than us, but we make it work. I hate that me and Christian haven't been getting along, but out of nowhere this morning, I started having painful contractions, and I think my water broke.
You got it?
Yeah.
My due date is still 2 weeks away, but ready or not, we're headed to the hospital because I think this baby is coming early.
Come on, people. Oh, man, we got a baby that might be coming. I'll put that leg up.
My legs are cramping.
I want that baby trying to shoot out in my car.
Just keep breathing, 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 breathing. Just keep breathing, 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 breathing. Just keep breathing, 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 breathing. Take a deep breath. I'm your oxygen.
That happened so fast.
Did they say how far you're dilated?
Dilated enough that the baby's coming.
Okay.
Love you.
You ready?
And there's no, I cannot be.
Okay, baby girl, I'm gonna uncover you, okay? We aren't gonna have to push long.
Okay.
Big deep breath. Hold it. 1, 2, 3,
push. You
4.
can do
At
it.
your bottom.
Okay.
5,
Straight down.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Breathe. Big deep breaths for both of you. Let you have another bite of eyes.
Come on. There you go. You got it. Come on. Keep going.
That's it. 6, 7,
Come on.
8, 9, 10. Perfect. Lots of pressure, baby girl. Lots of pressure. Big deep breaths for you and Camille. She's almost here, sweetheart. That's it, baby. That's it.
Yeah. You can scream if you want to.
Breathe. Just breathe.
Come on.
Push hard. You can do it, sweetheart. You can do it. One more time, baby. Push hard.
Come on. You got it.
Push hard. 9, 10. You want to look?
Her head's out, okay? Don't have to do anything. So we got.
There she is. All right. Good job.
Hey, girl. Camille.
Camille.
Listen to that.
Libby's gonna get her, stimulate her, get her breathing. Okay? 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 Yeah. All right, here she comes, okay?
You gonna cut the cord, babe?
All right, we're free.
You just lay him on the second.
What you think about that, Madison?
She was born, and it was just like crazy. It just happened so fast. I didn't really have time to wrap my head around anything. She looks so cute. Having Christian and my dad honestly helped out so much. They were both sitting there just rooting me on. My dad was over here like looking the opposite way.
I can't see none of her stuff, right? Like her lower end.
Christian's over there bawling his eyes out. I don't think I could have done it without them.
That baby girl's your new life.
Shortly after we brought Camille home, production on the show stopped because of COVID-19. And since the crew couldn't film anymore, we had to film ourselves.
Madisen, Dad, and Christian.
All right, I think we're ready to get started.
We haven't finished the tiny house, and tensions are definitely rising.
It's 2:07 in the morning.
Somebody won't go to bed. Yeah.
I don't know, it's crazy.
I love spending time with Camille, but taking care of the baby is a lot of work, and Christian doesn't really help.
You want to change your diaper? Because it probably needs to be changed. Why aren't you talking? Yesterday morning just kind of like pushed me to the edge. The baby was hungry, so I woke him up to hold her so I could go make her a bottle, and he called me an effing dumbass for waking him up. And then I like said something under my breath. I was just like, I'm this close, you need to stop. And he was like, you act like I don't know that we're only together for the baby. I do know. And then he said that he was gonna leave. He was shocked that I actually was like, okay, yeah, you need to leave. It did happen really fast, but I'd rather her only have one parent than have one toxic parent. I'm moving in my stuff today. I'm excited. I'm ready to be like on my own kitchen, my own bath. I just feel like I'm gonna like be more myself. I'm really proud of my dad. He's busted his ass to do this for me and the baby. I'm really thankful.
Madisen herself has really started to grow up more. I don't know, I have the whole thing of nobody needs nobody kind of thing, but I hope one day my daughter finds that person that builds her up, that she builds them back up too. I know it's not going to be easy for her, but I'm going to be here if she wants somebody to talk to or, you know, a shoulder to cry on or anything like that. I'm going to be here to help.
You and me still alive, living on a dream, hanging on a prayer. We got all we need, yeah, we're gonna get there. Live like we're billionaires, live like we're billionaires.
Whenever it comes to Christian, we're gonna be in each other's lives until at least she's an adult. It's gonna be hard for a minute, but I think that we're gonna be able to work it out. My mom has reached out a few times since Camille was born, and I don't know, like I feel like I don't need to respond or anything like that. It's just gonna cause problems. That's all she really does. I am proud of myself. I feel like I've grown up a lot. Ever since I was little, I never thought that I'd be a mom. And I never thought that I'd be a good mom because I didn't have a great role model of a mom. But I'm like doing a damn good job at it, so. I'm a lot more than I thought I would ever be. Christian's living with his mom. He doesn't live with me. He couldn't tell the truth about anything. I think he cheated on me while I was pregnant with this kid. I know Christian still wants to be with me, but I'm over it and I'm just focusing on me and Camille. Christian is over today to see Camille, and I need to make it clear that I don't ever want to get back together with him. It's not even warm at all. I would like to co-parent with Christian. I don't think I could put myself in the situation to get hurt again. All this relationship is just nothing but hurt, honestly. I just want to know what you're feeling.
Like, I want to be with you, and like if time is what you need and we need to figure ourselves out first, and I eventually want to be able to be with you.
I can't do that. That's not good for me. It's really not even good for her because I'm aggravated at you most of the time while you're here because you're doing nothing but sitting on those video games, and I feel like because I'm out working.
If you want to know something that I haven't said before, you want to know the reason of why I played games and for me, it was more of an escape to get away from everything and it got me bad addicted to them.
Honestly, I just need to move on and you just need to move on. God would literally have to come down from heaven to fix this.
You don't want to see anything that I have done.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Over and over and over and over again. Every single time you cheated on me, every single time you lied to me. That does to people, Christian. And then you expect me to sit there and trust you and trust that you're going to actually do something for me and do something for your kid. I'm 17. She's my priority. And I'll do whatever I have to for her. But I'm not gonna sit there and try to force you to grow up for your kid.
You don't even acknowledge that I did actually do for you as much as I could. And you're so quick to shut down.
I'm shutting down because I'm done. I want my energy away from this. I don't want any contact with you unless it has to do with Camille, okay? That cool? Okay, then don't message me. Luckily, I still have my dad's support. So how's Christina doing?
She's doing good. She's waiting on me.
My dad's been luckier in love than I have. A few months ago, he started dating Christina. They met online, and she lives in Ohio, so he's been going to visit her a lot. He's even talking about moving there soon.
Eventually, I'm gonna wind up moving from here to Ohio, and you're gonna wind up going with me, right? I mean, you'll be 18 by then.
Yeah. When are you going back to Ohio to visit her again?
I'm leaving, stay with Christina for 2 weeks.
Well, I didn't know you were going to be gone that long, but...
Well, I mean, I told you I was gonna be gone from the 17th to the 3rd.
I'm going to have to take off.
Why?
You won't be here to watch Camille. They're going to be pissed.
It's 880 miles from here, so it's not like, it's not like I can just go down there for a day or two.
I know that, Dad. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do while you're gone, because I don't have the money to have a babysitter. Mm-hmm. I can't go put her in daycare for 2 weeks. I don't have like $600 for 2 weeks.
But there's a lot of things that you can research on and get to where you understand that.
Oh my God, okay, I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Look, I can't always hold your hand.
I'm not asking you to hold my hand. When have you held my hand? Besides giving birth.
I don't think Madisen has enough faith in herself sometimes, or sees what I see in her. I know she can do more, and that she's stronger than what she thinks she is.
I'm 17. I still need help.
Okay.
My dad leaves for Ohio tomorrow. I'm glad he's happy, but if he's going to be gone for a while, I need to figure out what I'm going to do, since I can't rely on Christian to help me with Camille while I work.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I can't wait to see you, though. It's been 5 weeks since I seen, since I was there last.
Thank God for FaceTime.
Right. Was reminding Madisen that I'd be coming down there, that I'd be down there for 2 weeks, and she's like freaked out because she doesn't really have anybody to watch Camille.
What about
Christian and his mama are not dependable, and I don't give a damn what anybody else says. That's what I see them as.
What about bringing her here with you?
I mean, that's all right with you, right?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me all your love and then I'll start to see the sign. Reminiscing of the days that you were mine.
Since I was going to have to take some time off work anyway, I'm glad my dad invited me to come to Ohio with him. I want to get to know Christina some more and explore her town, since we're eventually going to be moving there.
I never thought that I'd be thinking about moving to Ohio.
Something like this is good for me to do. I'm just ready to be out of Arkansas, and I've been ready to be out of Arkansas since I was like 10 years old. I'm not staying in Arkansas with my dad 14 hours away. He's the only person I really have for Camille to grow up around. I feel like it'd be good to have just a fresh new start. I've really enjoyed hanging out with Christina, especially since I'm going to move out here with my dad. So today we're spending some one-on-one time together. I really like her. I didn't think it was gonna be this easy to get along with her.
All right, so you and Christian are for real broken up.
Yeah.
What makes this breakup different, do you think?
I can actually look him in the face and tell him, I'm not in love with you anymore, I don't want to be with you.
What do you think about a visitation schedule?
Court's gonna have to get involved.
Well, I'm gonna give you unsolicited advice. Just stay respectful, stay true to yourself, because someday it'll all pay off.
It's not that. I need to think about how my daughter's gonna be happy. She is what's important to me. I will find a way to make a life for her. I will.
I believe that.
It's really scared that I'm gonna her up in the head.
I get that. But if you live your life in that frame of mind, you're just limiting yourself. And I think that's the worst. My mom's a teen mom. She struggled. You have people around her that will be healthy for her and have your back and encourage you to do whatever you want to do in life. You actually have this whole world open for you.
It's nice to have somebody else's opinions. It's just weird because I've never had like a mom there, you know? Thanks, Christina. My dad and I aren't going to move for a few months, but when I do, I want my own place for me and Camille.
So we're gonna go check out some apartments, give you some ideas of what's out there.
Oh, I like this one, Christina.
Do a lot of families live here?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I like it. And this one doesn't smell like weed. I don't need nothing fancy. I don't need nothing much.
Yeah, it is closer.
All right, then I'll grab your application.
Thank you. It was nice to see what my options are for when I eventually move. But it also made me think a little more about what my life will be like as a single mom in a new town. And it's starting to make me a little nervous. I'm kind of in the middle of being worried and being excited about moving. There's so many questions running through my head on what ifs, and I don't know. I'm scared.
So, what do you think about being in Ohio?
I haven't actually been able to go see it.
Yeah, well, if you
it's
wasn't on your phone when we were driving, you'd see more stuff. Anyway, so do you think you'd be all right here? Like you're prepared?
You can't ever be prepared, but I feel like I wish I just knew what was gonna happen, how my life was gonna be. You know what I mean? I can't do that, but I have really bad anxiety and I worry about everything. And now that I have a child at 17 years old, it's a lot. Because now not only do I have to worry about myself, I have somebody else that I have to worry about even more than I worry about myself. If that makes sense. Moving to Ohio, I'm really nervous. That's just a whole new place and I know nobody. I mean, it is a whole fresh new start, so I can try to make new friends, kind of like a whole new world of the unknown. And in the next couple of years, I hope I'm happy. That's all. I hope I'm happy and Camille's happy and everything's just good. You move, I'm moving with.
Okay.